Hey YouTube. So, guess what happened? I started shooting a video earlier, didn't realize my phone was only like 10%, and I was making too long of a video, so you guys are getting it cut in half. So this is the second part of the video that I'm showing you first, but it's pretty irrelevant. I was done where I was at anyway. But yeah, let's just go ahead and start up. This right here is Jostaberry. This right here, also a Jostaberry. The little guy was just a freebie that came in the bag with it. This is a raspberry. I'm not sure what's growing beside it, like a little weed or something. I'm just gonna pull that up. You see it's shooting a second cane already. The raspberry's doing really, really good, guys. It's a, oh man, I got it wrote down somewhere. It's a nearly thornless raspberry, so it's got like soft thorns, so it's not gonna hold up against some animals messing with it like some of my other ones in here with thorns, but it should be okay. So what we have next is a grapevine. This is a Canadice right here, or no, that's a Concord actually, a seedless Concord. So these are our table-eaten grapes, and this is a seedless Canadice. This is also, oh, look at this, a mole came through. Decided to fuck this all up. It wasn't like this earlier. Like, I was literally just out here, it wasn't like this. I'm not sure if these guys are gonna survive okay or not, because they already had green growing on them, but I got them for like $6 from Walmart. So, that is also a, sweet Canadice. This is also a sweet Canadice. This is a Concord right here. I don't know if you guys can see the green coming up off of him, and it looks like he's actually got a new green growth, so he might be okay. They might be all right. And this is also a Concord. So I got 3 seedless Concords and 3 seedless Canadice. This is the seedless side of the grapes over here, right along the edge there, and I'm just going to trellis them up, and they grow enough foliage on them that they kind of keep a little bit of wind down. Wow, there is a big bee flying around. He sounds aggressive. Anyway, this is a blackberry. It is not a thornless blackberry. And you see it's got 2 canes that are throwing up buds on it, where this last cane is probably dead, but it's just sitting there for now. These other 2 holes are empty. But we will have 2 more thornless blackberries going there. So there's going to be 1 with thorns, 2 that are thornless. The reason I got the thorned one is because it was from a local guy. He didn't have thornless blackberries, so I got the thorned one. And another reason is if I have some stuff with thorns out here, what will happen is when stuff tries to chew on it and realizes it has thorns on it, it won't like it. And hopefully that'll make it avoid whatever will be trying to eat it, deer or whatever, will make them avoid my other plants too, even though they are not all thornless. So what this guy is a blueberry. Pretty good looking blueberry. I also got from the local guy. Or no, wait. This is the blackberry. I'm sorry guys, I'm stupid. This is the blackberry. That's a raspberry, and they both have thorns. Yeah, so you can see a little thorn right here. See it? But they're not too bad, and they're few and far between. They're like nearly thornless varieties, basically. This is the blueberry. And this is actually the blueberry plant I got from Jung Seed. This is a it's like a Northland, I think that it's called, and they're supposed to be really good. An improved variety, but still not super hybridized to where they're weak to a bunch of stuff. This one is called a Blu-ray. And then this one right here is also a Northland, but it came with the Jung Seed order. It was like a little tiny baby, and it looks like it's gonna go. And then this one is also a Blu-ray. So those are just little tiny guys. They might not go, but we'll just see if they do. And if they do, I'm just going to let them grow up together. And then we'll just still all have Northland and Blu-ray blueberries. They all bloom and all that ripen around the same time. So it shouldn't be that big of an issue there. So yeah, that's the 3 blueberry plants and the 1 raspberry, 1 blackberry. Got 6 seedless grapes and the 1 raspberry on the other end. The raspberries, the reason I planted that one over there is because I just kind of like picked it up one day because I was like, wow, this thing looks amazing. And we only had the 1 blackberry that is an upright grower. That one's a really, really good upright grower, so I really like that about it. It's literally just grows straight up without too much trellising. The reason I didn't get more raspberries is because I have some ground cover raspberries. So I'm going to plant them over there around that trash can in the bare area there, and they'll just kind of choke out weeds and keep them from growing up. And the rest of this whole area is going to be mulched, guys. This whole thing's going to be mulched. So yeah, nothing planted on that side yet. That is where the non-seedless grapes are going to grow. So the wine grapes and the like the jam grapes and such. And this is my peach tree. I don't think I've shown off the peach tree too much. A lot of wind kind of defoliated most of the blooms, but even with the petals gone, they seem to still be here. Now I just wonder if they'll do anything. I'm not really sure. But nevertheless, it's a really pretty tree. It's grown really vigorously. I had this up to protect it from the early winds, but the winds have really died down now, so I probably don't need it anymore. This right here is a nectarine tree. So it's kind of the partner to the peach tree. They're both self-pollinating. Peaches are really good about being self-pollinating, so are nectarines. But basically, this guy's just going to be fuzzless. It's going to be the same as the peach, just without the fuzz on the peaches. Yeah, I got it in from Gurney's today, and Gurney's, you know, their trees didn't come in, like their stuff doesn't come in looking quite as good as Young Seed, I think. But this is one thing they had. They had painted this little mark to be like, hey, don't bury it above here, because if you do, that that grafted part is going to start growing. That's not good. You don't want that. This is a pawpaw tree, and you can see he's pretty much just like this one little branch, but should do okay. It looked a little raggedy, if I'm to be honest, from Gurney's. I expect a little bit better, but it was only like 15 bucks, so it's like, I don't know. So yeah, that's basically the orchard for now. So I got the 2 Josta berries, 6 grapes. I'm not sure if all the grapes are going to grow, but we'll replace whatever doesn't grow next year. Got 2 raspberries, soon to be 4. 1 blackberry, soon to be 3. And the 3 blueberries, soon to have the wine grapes. And then we'll get in as soon as I get the apple trees in, I'll start planting those in behind. See where those holes are already dug, those bigger like brown spots on the ground right there. That's where the apple trees and stuff are going to go probably. So yeah, these trees over here are all standard, or at least that one's I think a semi-dwarf, but they're all going to grow in between like 15 to 20 or 25 foot tall. So not too tall, but enough that if they're like, you know, grown up yay tall, then they might reach to shade my house a little bit. That was kind of the idea with planting the standard size back here, because my plants are already not going to be getting light. You see where the sun goes down over there, so they're already not going to be getting light for the end part of the day anyway. So yeah, guys, that is it. Yeah, this is the beginning of hopefully some good stuff. I'll go ahead and just, for anybody who wants to see just a brief overview of the garden, but I already, like I said, I made another video, and this looks bad, but I've been just chopping at this thing constantly, just taking more pieces off of it with time. Yeah, I don't want it completely gone, because I like it because it keeps the wind off the garden. Oh, and there's another thing I did. I made some flower beds, so I'm gonna have some flowers growing this year, and some like mint and catnip and fennel dill, all that. None of that stuff is really that great for growing in the garden. The fuck, weird bird noises. Anyway, none of that stuff is that great for growing in the garden, like with your other plants. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm also gonna use this for the flowers. And I'm probably going to put it like somewhere around here. I'll probably mulch this in. Yeah. Should be pretty good, guys. I might, here in a second, my girlfriend's heading home, so I'll probably just be done for the day, but I might come out here and put in that big old chunk of hay from my raised beds into the into those. That's gonna be like my bottom layer is gonna be some of that dead wood and the straw. And yeah, guys, beautiful day. We got this thing blooming up. Man, look at this thing. We cut this down last year. See, there's two of them. We cut this guy down last year. Really short. I mean, you could see it was like 2 foot, maybe 1.5 foot off the ground. You can see like the old canes. See that one right there in the middle of the frame? That's one of the old ones, how thick it was before where we cut it down. There's just stuff just growing right out of it. Oh, there's some bees. That's good. But yeah, guys, that's all for my video. Hopefully you guys have a good day today and stay safe. Enjoy your YouTube time. Peace out.